Hello and welcome back to Zachary Family Hobbies. Just wanted to talk briefly. We hinted in other videos that we would be sending in some cards, and my son and I just recently got into baseball cards. So we did one hobby box and maybe a couple of packs, just to show you what we got, and one of them's pretty good. But I was thinking about sending some of these in. I want to get your opinion, so let me know what you think and whether or not I should send these for grading. The first one, Dodgers Gold Yamamoto rookie card. This is 1,758, but 1 out of 2024. The next one, everyone seems to be kind of all about this guy right now. Ellie De La Cruz, covering the field. I have a few cards with him, a few rookie cards, but nothing of any significant value, no signatures, nothing like that. So let me know what you think. The next one, Junior Caminero. So I also have a couple of rookie cards with him. Again, we didn't open that much. We're just barely scratching the surface into baseball again. I've been out of baseball cards for quite some time. But let me know what you think. If you think this is a valuable card, and what do you think he's going to do? These next two are not rookie cards, but he's a player. My dad is a huge Pirates fan, and we pulled a couple of key Pirates cards. This is Andrew McCutchen. This is a home field advantage. It's in very good shape if you look at it up close in person. We also got the green border foil Andrew McCutchen. So this one is out of 399. Let's plan on sending that one in too. Finally, this is not a special or numbered card, but it's Wembanyama's first pitch. So this is the regular version. Everyone's kind of hunting the numbered cards on this, but you know, he is great to watch. He's a good player. So it'll be interesting to see what all he does. And it's kind of neat to see these kind of first pitch cards. I remember recently Stan Lee passed away, major creator for comics. His first pitch card kind of has a new gathering. It's kind of been brought back up. It was fun cards to have. So those are just cards that we pulled. There is one, however, we did pull in autograph relic. So this is Jeff Bagwell, and autograph. This is out of 50, so pretty good for our first shot, our first hobby box. You know, not crazy, but still pretty good card. It's in pretty good shape. And my son pulled this one, so he's kind of amped that he wants to get this one graded. I agree with him. In addition to those, I found some old cards, and I want you to take a look at what old cards that I had as a kid, and tell me what you think, whether or not I should have these graded or not. This one dates back to 2012. This is the regular Andrew Luck rookie card from Score. This is him running. There's different versions, different images. I know he's not worth a whole lot right now, but what do you think about getting this card graded? I'll tell you, this card is in absolutely phenomenal shape, considering I've had it for over a decade. So I'm thinking about sending this one in. Then I found some cards that I forgot I even had. Kobe Bryant rookie card. So This is the Top Stadium Club. It's not in the best shape. You can see kind of the corners, a little bit of whiting up there. Not the best shape, but again, it's Kobe Bryant. That, however, I don't believe is whiting on the card itself. I think that might be on the sleeve, or between the sleeve and the semi-rigid case. Regardless, this is not a perfect 10 card by any means. This is one I pulled as a kid, one I held on to, and I'm sure I may have caused some damage over the years. I think the main damage is going to be up here. But do you think it's still worth sending this in for grading? Additionally, here's a second. This is an awesome card. It's got Kevin Garnett, rookie, Kobe Bryant, and then Jermaine O'Neal. This is a 3 card, so they each have their own individual numbers, M129, M158, and 139. And I'll tell you, this is another card I had as a kid, pulled as a kid. But the condition of this card is far superior to the other Kobe rookie. This was not as sought after, but I think this is a pretty awesome card. Definitely an early card in his history. So I'm likely going to be grading that one. Finally, this is one. So I am a huge football fan, specifically following certain quarterbacks or leadership. And growing up, I was a Joe Montana fan. So anything Joe Montana came out, I got it. And at a pretty early age, I was probably early teens, early to mid-teens, probably more early. My parents purchased his rookie card for a Christmas present. But it was in good shape at the time. However, he was my favorite player. I pulled it out multiple times, and unfortunately, I think I've caused some damage. So I want you to tell me what you think this card will grade. Now, I'm not grading this card because I think it's worth any value. This is more of a sentimental card. So you'll notice first here, this edge is chipped, as is this one. And this one, I know for a fact, when I originally had this card, I looked at it pretty closely, and this one was already chipped a little bit when I had it when I was a kid, but so minuscule you could hardly see it. But now look right here. You may see that damage. That had to have been after I owned the card. I don't know what happened. I've moved multiple times as a kid, and there must be something happened. But you see a little bit there. See a couple little dings there. This corner, it's got some wear on it. This corner has a little wear on the tip. Not too bad though. Well, let's look at the back. So the back, you can kind of see the back's in pretty good shape. The corner here is a little dinged, but that's because of the front. The other corner is pretty good. And then a little bit of damage on this one. I think it's just these two far corners. Now the centering, you see it's shifted a little bit down, a little bit over this way. So more border here and here. So not perfectly centered, but if you look at the front, centering, it's probably a hair down, but the centering is really good. Again, this is not really grading for monetary value. I'm not expecting anything high, but given these key damage items, what do you think this card will value at? And if you look at the surface itself, although it's probably been handled a little bit, there's a little something here. You can probably see it. I don't know what that is, honestly. That might be on the card, but I can't quite tell. I don't recall there being anything on the card, but it looks like there's a little thing there, surface. And then The rest of the card, however, is really solid. Don't see anything else on the surface. Nothing on the surface in the back. So definitely not a high grade card, but sentimental card. So what do you think this is going to grade? Please provide comments. Let me know what you think. Now, the last thing I want to ask, this card came up in an earlier video. This was the Bart Star. And you probably know that this particular card has some very serious damage. Corners, not great. But the biggest issue, look at this. This broke my heart when I found it. Because this is a card my father bought when I was very, very young. Damage on that corner. Now, I didn't handle this card. Some of that damage, if you look at the surface isn't good. I'm thinking PSA 1. Do you think this is worth even grading? Or just putting it in this case, leaving it in the case, pulling it out if I ever want to, just so I can see it, hold it, touch it. If you are a hobbyist, you may even enjoy the smell of certain items. That's a big thing for older comics. But tell me what you think. What would you do with this particular card? All right. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you again. Thank you.